A lot of what's gone wrong in the past decade and a half or sort of amnesia about the historical mission. We were a progressive institution. The university's become a corporate university. Somehow things went off the rails. They were subverted. And there is a sort of basically an administrative takeover by people who aren't committed to the core values of the university, who come from a kind of corporate mindset. They're a sort of neoliberal, austerity-minded people who are only thinking about the bottom line.
I haven't had a pay raise since I started working in 2016. I teach a 3-credit studio course. It's a highly specialized topic, and my pay for a full semester course is $4,250. And that's for 15 weeks of teaching.
There's a lot that kind of goes into really creating an experience that's going to be beneficial for different kind of learners, for maximum growth, for maximum engagement. And so what that looks like on the back end is a lot of time.
So in terms of labor practices, they're basically behaving like Uber, right? And those are not in line with the original founding principles of universities. And I think that's really a shame. I mean, it's a shame for us working there, but it's also a shame for the reputation and the kind of institutional impact that we can have on the world.
We are published writers. We've got books out. I was awarded a Fulbright, which is a teaching grant. It's not like we're coming in off the street and like, hey, can we teach? You know, it's like we've been doing this for a long time. You know, we've learned a lot and we bring a lot of skills to this. And I don't think they realize that. They say they do, but I don't think so.
I teach a course and its description is not exactly accurate. That general description promises my students techniques and materials and studio access that I simply do not have access to. So at the end of the day, the students have an experience that is lacking based on what they were promised. It's always really hard for me to start the semester by disappointing them and saying, hey, the course you thought you signed up for is not the one you're going to get, because I literally can't get us in the lab that we need.
Shame on the new school for ignoring its progressive values while treating part-time faculty like second-class workers. Shame on the new school for not understanding that our teaching conditions are student learning conditions. Shame! We stand in solidarity with our unionized colleagues and students on campus and demand respect from the new school. Enough is enough. Part-time faculty calling the university to negotiate a fair contract now.
Sadly, every time we turn around, the new school is announcing a new faculty appointment while seemingly abandoning the existing faculty. This was happening during the height of COVID, when the faculty agreed to a pay freeze, to having no retirement contributions made from the university, to cut classes, and huge increases in class sizes, all to save money for the university during COVID. Yet, they were making new faculty appointments at a record pace.
Although our hourly teaching rate may look high on paper, there's so much prep work, grading, and other things that happen behind the scenes that are not accounted for at all for what we're being paid for in terms of contact hours, and it's time to change that as well. Earlier in my career, when I was getting started with my design studio, having the regular teaching income as well as access to affordable health insurance really made a difference.
It's my understanding that it's only a tiny fraction, less than 10%, certainly closer to less than 5% of what they pay to take my class that I get to see myself. And I don't think those students realize that. They have every right to have high expectations of me and of the course. But if they knew how little support I was getting, they would probably be pretty upset, because it's confusing to all of us where their tuition dollars go if it's not going to the teachers that they believe they're paying to learn from.
87% of our courses are taught by new school part-time faculty. They don't get paid a lot. Their working conditions are our learning conditions.
And on behalf of students, it is absolutely imperative that we show our support, because at the end of the day, we are the ones who have leverage. We are the ones who are paying for this school. We're the ones who can really make a difference.
What do we want? Respect!
sign anywhere, right on the top. You can sign on the text. Right across. There was an email sent. Trust me, he got the letter.